ASTS stock has been able to sustain the strength that began to build up as of the end of January of 2025. This strength has seen it bring to its last trading price of $32.1. And we saw that rejection at $38 and some fraction. This was as of the 19th of August. And it was downhill all the way up until the end of February, until the end of January of this year. So strength has come back into the stock in a very short time. It's the trend is a bullish one. As a matter of fact, overall strength is still a bullish one. This the bullishness it began to build up as of the beginning of June of last year, 2024. It has been able to sustain that, even with 100%, more than 100% decay from the highs of 38.61. That is because it has it's at various points. It's the amount of strength, the amount of gains it ran up was so enormous that this a 100% decline, a more than 100% decline wouldn't wasn't still enough. That is a decline between August and January. It was a downtrend, but the 200-day moving average still hasn't reversed course. So with the strength it's currently showing now, it is negating the prospects of that this moving average going bearish or sloping downwards. So it bodes well technically for the stock, and indeed those market participants that are big fans of the stock. So it's also it's heavily shorted. Some with its short interest at 30%, but here on Fintel it's around 28.18%. Some are actually saying that its short interest increased by 30% of late. So this is obviously it's a daily chart, and we have down here a downward projection of 25.1. And the reason why there's a lot of skepticism to also stock is because very well the company is into satellite phones, and its argument is that it has its fewer and larger satellites are definitely going to provide better coverage than Starlink's many and smaller satellites. So, but this industry is rife with companies that have gone bankrupt, including some from prominent companies like Motorola. But we've also seen that they've been able to sign up AT&T and T and a few other companies to as partners in this process, in their pursuit in this. So the skepticism towards the stock, this is what you want to see. You want to see a company doing its best to surmount its challenges, and then a reasonable amount of skepticism towards what they're doing. You really want to see that, because if they're able to surmount and surpass and conquer their challenges, then all that money locked into the stock in the form of a short interest, will add more fire to, especially to the current strength we're looking at here. Surely a lot of short covering would have been behind some of this strength we are looking at right now. So we don't have any upper projections right now, but you could. It's what has happened of late definitely provides us with something to project, something to calculate. So if you take this rejection at 31.28, and then you take this pivot at the support at 27.62. Okay, so that is 31.28, 27.51. We could find the difference between those, and then we'll be able to project and do our own projection and find out the sort of levels you can get to. So let me see. Let's see what we have here. We have 31.28, 31.28, and then we have rejection of, support of 27.62. So we have a difference of $3.66. So you multiply this difference by 1.618, just a modest Fibonacci extension level. We have 5.92. We add that to the current price, the last price, or current trading price of 32.1, we have 38.02. So it's bringing it towards this resistance. So this resistance seems to be just based on its 1.618 extension level. It seems to be a real. It seems to be. It seems it may prove to be yet another challenge. I mean, because we have actually seen a cluster of projections around there that were negated. We have 38.73, 38.15. This is 39 or thereabout, roughly 38.95. So a couple of resistances. So if it's able to surmount the resistance around there, then maybe things will look good. So but in the meantime, this is what's in play. But you could also use other extension levels, and you definitely get higher prices that are beyond the 38. So um, we subtract 32.1, and we have 5.6 5.92, and then we divide by 1.618. We have 36.3.66. So multiply that difference, the difference between the resistance and the support was 3.66. So you multiplied by 2.618. Another Fibonacci extension level. We're going ambitious now. So we have 9.58. We add that to the current price of 32.1. So you have 41.68. So we could have a look at its hourly chart. We might see projections in the form of $41 or thereabouts. Don't exactly know. So we have here. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we have. We have upper projections here. We have 32.4. We have 34.15. We have 36.80. We have 38.63. So this is the 38 is still recurring. Okay, so there isn't anything further up. There might be other further upper projections, but I'm not able to pull down and see what's going on up there. But here again, we could still do a calculation as well. This rejection are there 32.18, and bringing it all the way down to 27.7. That's 2.27. That's 2.27. Let's see, that's 2.27. Let's get it. That's 2.27. And then bring it down to get its support at 27.7. So let's see, 32.27 minus 27.7. We have 4.57 multiplied by 1.618. We have 7.39. We add that to the current price of 32.1. We have 39.49. So a couple of projections around 38, is what we're getting using modest Fibonacci projections, if you like. Okay, so you could let's see now, 7.398, 7.398 divided by 0.618. Yeah. So you multiply the difference by 2.618. We have 11.97. Add that to the current price of 32.1. We have 44.07. So yeah, 44.07. So yeah, a couple of projections between, I would say, $38 all the way towards $44 is the sort of things that sort of price that it has a potential to print. So on the 1 hour chart, what do we have? Projections all the way towards $33 or thereabouts. Let's have a look at its 2 hour chart and see what we have. Okay, no upper projections here, but we could also see what's going on here, 32.19 and 27.59. So it's the same sort of projections that we might be getting, between $38 and $44. This is the sort of potential it has. So see what you make of ASTS stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.